Hi y'all, Gabrielle here. I'm back. I take my contacts out. It was really, really dry. You ever check the date on something? It's like, oh, I should have been did this. Right. Anyway, so we are at Scorpio. Thank you guys for tuning in, joining me, subscribing, sharing, liking, hitting that bell, you know, personal bookings, donations. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com or Busy Bee Digital on Instagram and Facebook. There you go. And if you want to donate, you can find that information in the community tabs. I appreciate it. All of it. I do. Alright. Gotta get comfortable. Till I get up, I gotta find my sweet spot. Alright, Scorpio. How my little creepy crawlies doing? Right? I ain't hating, trust me. I got a lot of Scorpionic energy. But like Sal be saying, I got all the signs, right? I got all of them. Some hit more than others, but you know, we have them all. Because you know I love them all. Right. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising for the season of Aries. Thank you. Holy Spirit, what do you have for me? What do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, or ascendant, if you prefer that term? Messages for those who need to hear them. Oh, y'all real comfortable right now, huh? Aries season, y'all are ruled by Mars, and so this energy is all that bien for you, huh? You just like test your might. Are you feeling Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat. Oh, saw the Strength card. I guess so. I'm gonna take that as a yeah. Y'all feeling it, huh? Two more. I don't like that one. One more. Let's see what y'all doing. Two of Swords. Oh, shit. Ten of Wands. Page of Cups. You ain't tell somebody you about to drop them like a bad habit. Lovers. Wheel of Fortune. Death card. There y'all go. Strength card. Told you I knew it was coming out. World card. Four of Wands. Ace of Swords. And your energy. Ten of Swords. Wow. Wow is all I can say about that. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. If you think you're lonely now, ooh yeah, wait until tonight, girl. If you think you're lonely now. That's rude. What you about to do, or what's about, no, this is you, because you right here. Right there. You about to finito something. It's not fulfilling. It's lackluster. Really. And it's draining your money. Oh. You ain't about that shit. You're like, don't even know I'm working on something else. You about to start some shit. You are. You gonna create a scenario. You ain't right. You ain't right. And actually, the only scenario I think you're about to do, ooh, whose accent is that? Is you telling this person the truth about some two-timing that went down. I don't need no threes. I know what I say. You gonna be like, I need to tell you something. Can you sit down, please? It's been a real struggle. Like, you gonna tell them something like that. Like, you tried real hard to resist this. You did, like, you fought it. You really did. You tried. You tried to fight it. But you couldn't no more. You couldn't no more. And somehow, some way, you ended up putting one of these wands in somebody's cup. Yeah. I don't feel like you're happy. I don't. I feel like this is one of those moments. It's funny, I don't know who I was talking to, but you know, some people will use another person because they're too much of a coward to just tell I don't want to be with you no more. So they rather cheat on them or something like that, and then let them find out, you know, because it's like they benefit both ways. They got some free strange, and they, you know, they can get rid of this person at the same time. It's twofer. I don't like that because the wheel is sitting here right in the middle of the spread, and so, you know, what goes around comes around. That's really what I want to really, because it's like Ten of Wands, wheel, world, okay? What goes around comes around, so be careful. Mm-hmm. I do feel like, just the way this reads, Strength, World, Four of Wands, I feel like it's a good thing that this, it feels like a marriage, it does, that this marriage is wrapping up. It could be a relationship, but the Four of Wands is the marriage card, you know what I mean? And so, regardless of how messy this looks up top, and it is messy, I do feel like you in the beginning, you tried to keep this from this person. I do. Like, it was never your intention to actually hurt this person initially. But shit got hard. Like, real hard. A lot of pressure. Looking at these 10 wands, like, trying to push a boulder uphill, like, overwhelmed by self-imposed responsibilities, because everyone knows with the Ten of Wands that at any given time you can drop it, right? You don't have to continue on with this. You let them go. It's your choice to keep clutching that shit. But sometimes, I know, right? One minute you're doing it and everything's great and you're juggling and it's all fine and you're balancing it all out, and the next thing you know, you look up and you are just swamped with your responsibilities, their responsibilities, everybody's responsibility. You're just like, wait a minute, how did I end up holding everybody's bag and not getting everybody's bag? But with this, man, I feel like somebody tried to just stay busy, right? They kept working. Kept working. They ain't want to talk. Two of Swords. They ain't want to talk about it. Just said, no, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. It's like running from your problems. But there is truth about a betrayal. No. That's happening. Somebody going to find out everything about this double cross. This backstabbing. This is legit backstabbing. Like, this person, this relationship, because I see the Lovers out here, has been violated in every way you can violate a relationship. Let's think about this, right? You can violate verbally, right? By lying or omitting. Same difference, but yeah. But not. You can be disrespectful towards, I know that's not the word I said, but you can betray a relationship by allowing another person romantically into your heart space. Yeah, that's a betrayal. I'm looking at where the swords are placed, and it's like there's one at the gut, there's one at the heart, Now, the gut is interesting, right? Because when you think about a betrayal of the gut, right, it's almost like self-inflicted because it's your intuition. And so maybe someone had ignored their intuition. And so that's like a stab to the gut. Or, depending on the closeness of whom the other person was, if it was a close friend or even a family member or something like that, or even a coworker. Although I don't see any pentacles out here besides, I don't see no pentacles, so I don't think it was. You know, could, you know, I see that as also a violation of the marital bed. This person could have been in your home and that was disrespectful. That's a gut. That's a gut shot. And the swords just keep going down. It's like in every way a connection in a relationship could be violated, it was. This is more than just sex. This looks like intimacy, like true intimacy. And I almost feel like somebody tried to outrun it for a while. Like, just stay busy, stay busy. Not even think about that sweet love. Because a page, it is sweet, it's young, it's tender, right? And it was deep. Deep enough to sustain life. Meaning there was the potential for real growth. Scorp. There was. This was a spiritual connection you had with this person also. But it feels like as things got tougher and I'm going to say long standing, because again I see the end of a marriage down here. Then all of a sudden, it's like once you decided you wanted out, like literally, once you decided that no, I have to do something now, with the will right here and death, it's like no, I have to do something now. Like Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, death, something has to be done now. I have to change now. I have to get out of this connection now. Then all of a sudden, this connection that you had hid for so long, that you tried to outwork, put it all into your work, channel it into the work, then it became a tool to use. Because I don't feel as though that connection was still intact. I don't, because in the Lover's card, the woman has turned to the divine for the next leg. She doesn't even see the man still looking at her. The feminine energy has left the connection. She has ascended to something greater. She is now looking only at source. And then the masculine energy is still transfixed on the feminine. So the feminine is unaware of the actions taken by this masculine energy. This masculine Scorpio is really what this feels like. Yeah. It's interesting because I'm looking at, in the Lover's card, there's a snake on the tree next to the woman. And then the man's over there with the tree that's on fire. And on one side of the wheel, you have the snake falling. And on the other side, you see the devil being dropped off, like the negative energy being dropped. And so the woman's fixated on a higher power because she had already been tempted. She had already been tempted. She had already fell for the temptation. And so now that there's a chance for her to, in her own will of destiny, right? to be on top. She's not taking any more chances. She's no longer taking her cues from humans. She's only taking her cues from source. And so, you know, I think what I feel as though is the masculine energy is taking his cues from what the feminine is doing, even though she's not paying him any attention. It's the old cliche. The man might be the head, but the woman is the neck, and she turns in whatever way she wants. And so even though the neck, right? The neck's the neck, you know, you just do. You don't even, like, it's connected, but it's not. It's just like the union. It's connected, but it's not. You do you, but in essence of you doing you, you are the true leader in the scenario. Feminine, you are the true leader in this. So you're setting an example, even if you can't see that it's being followed. But clearly, right? Clearly, it's being followed. Clearly. Right. Soon, this person is going to come into the full vision to you. This is for the cross watcher I'm talking to. Because it's like the fog is beginning to lift. This person, again, one point hid the connection, the cross watcher, now is utilizing what it was as a scapegoat to get out of a bad situation. But of course you don't know, because you all living your life. Seriously. The only way you're going to know is if you watch this and you put the pieces together. So. Yeah. Now this painful thing that this Scorpio male was hiding is now, again, it's his get out of jail free card. For some, right? Male Scorpio, you could have been caring for a child that was not yours. Literally taking on a responsibility that was not yours. Because you thought a night, I feel like this is different, because you thought that the night y'all hooked up resulted in said baby. No. No, it wasn't yours. She lied to you. You about to find out. This, even though I'm picking up Aries season, like I'm in Aries season, right? I don't know if she do now, if there's a child coming now, but this is all going to like play out real soon. Just hold on. Just hold on. Let me see. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, July. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. July. Baby could come a little early. If this person got pregnant last July, baby should be about due July, August, September, November, December, October, November. Wait. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So next month. Next month. So I feel like you got like another, not even a whole month before you find out and get some results. Yeah. Taurus season. Just be patient a little longer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No. If I count just trimesters, right? Forgive me, y'all. If I count trimesters, right, from starting in July, part of the first trimester, 1, 2, 3, first month, first trimester, 3 months. This kid's due now. This kid is due now. Before the end of Aries season, you gonna have your information. They gonna do the little. This is a stick. They gonna do a blood test. You gonna find out this bitch has been lying to you this whole time. This whole time. And it's going to be a blessing in disguise, and you're going to be able to get out this marriage. Well, Scorpio. Usually it's the Leos with the baby mama drama and that shit. Who knew? Wow. It's fine. It sucks. I know. I don't live your life, and I know it's going to suck because I feel like you have been working really, really, really hard for this kid, for this child's arrival. You ain't say nothing either. I feel like you was looking forward to this, but you ain't say nothing. Like, there's a lot of silence here. There's a lot of things unsaid. And I feel like if you did bring up anything to this person through the whole pregnancy, somehow, some way they were able to, diffuse it, calm you, shift the subject some way. It's going to be impossible. Because if you depressed and got the real information through their pregnancy, you would have been bounced. They wouldn't have made it through the whole pregnancy without you filing for divorce. But this is unavoidable. Completely unavoidable. It has to happen. You've been staring at this date too. That's so funny. You had learned a lot. Like, you had did some serious work on yourself prepping for this child's arrival. You actually wanted to be a good parent, is what I feel. I actually kind of feel like you got talked into marrying this person because of this kid. Something about it's the right thing to do. Although I do feel like there was something telling you no. And like I said, the first message was the first message. This is something else. But looking back at the Lover's card, it's like I feel like this person used God too. Like, oh, I can't have a kid and not be married, and da-da-da-da. Like, I really do. I feel like they use religion or spirituality or something like that to really drive home that situation. And you was standing there like, I don't know what to do. Okay, I guess I would. Fucking hoodwinked. Right. Hoodwinked. It's okay. The fix is coming. Seriously. The fix is coming. The truth. See how on top of the wheels, the Sphinx with the sword of truth? The truth is coming. Literally. The truth is coming. About this bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry, Scorpio. I really am. But it will set you free. Literally, in this case, it's literally going to set you free. Alright. Love you. Bye.